Hello guys, welcome to this new video. This video is just going to be my top 10 Saved Adventures episodes. So yeah, this is another one of my videos in preparation for the Arctic Convention. It's going to take place on the 29th of July, I believe, off the top of my head. So yeah, if you haven't bought any tickets, just get them, and hope you guys will enjoy this video. And also leave your list in the comments down below, and yeah, I'll check you out. So yeah, let's get into number 10. So yeah, number 10 is The Eternity Trap. So yeah, the main reason it's on the list is because out of like Torchwood, Saved Jane Adventures, Doctor Who, Class, any spin-off or Doctor Who, so anything in that universe, there's the only one that's ever scared me, really. So I mean, just like the Rasmus Darkening, if you don't know Persian Sea, just when he appeared in the mirror as the jump scares, it truly felt like a horror, like a haunted house, things were all happening around you. And then they try to find a scientific explanation, but it felt like a horror film. Well, obviously I relate it to it now, but I didn't know that at the time. So it was like my first experience with like the horror genre, I guess you could say. And yeah, it scared me. I genuinely like jumped and just was actually scared when watching it. So I struggled to watch it at night. I had to watch it when it was still light out, just because of that. I struggled to sleep like at night after I first saw this. So yeah, number 10, The Eternity Trap, because it genuinely scared me. So yeah, let's go into number 9. So number 9 on my list is The Nightmare Man. So yeah, this is number 9 on my list because it's essentially a character piece for Luke, which, as you will know from my previous ranking video, or one of the previous two, Luke is my favourite character from the entire gang. So yeah, so it makes sense that a episode that revolves around him, where he's the central focus, will be on my list. Might not be high up, but that's just because there's so many good Saved Jane Adventures episodes, so I struggled to pick this. So yeah, it was an amazing episode. The Nightmare Man I thought was an interesting concept. I don't think he should come over to Doctor Who because I think he's more of a thing that works in like a children's show. Because children are scared of nightmares and stuff. So I think he works in a Saved Jane Adventures for a children's sort of show, but he wouldn't work to make the transition over to Doctor Who or any other spin-off. Unless they actually did something to him to make him scarier. But anyway, taken away from this episode. This episode was brilliant. Nightmare Man was creepy, and it's about Luke. So yeah, they're just some of the reasons why I like the Nightmare Man. So now, on to number 8. So next on my list is Prisoner of the Jadoon. This is probably primarily this. Well, this is this way just because the Jadoon have returned after the main series. I like Smith and Jones. Come back in this, they're just as good. As yeah. So yeah, this just makes me hope that they'll come into modern series again. It's an extra Jadoon episode, and I thought the Jadoon is one of the better monsters to come out of the modern series. Not of all time, just in the modern series. Androvax, great villain. I hope he makes the transition over to Doctor Who, or at least someone from a species, or Vale. Because the body jumping is just an interesting concept, it's great. The look of him, so I mean, I'm guessing most villains are alien for a children's show. So if they look human, it wouldn't work as well. That's why, like, guys like the Master wouldn't work as well on this. But Androvax, just the way he looks, I think he works. So he'll work on Doctor Who. Hope he makes the transition. But yeah. Anyway, Prisoner of the Jadoon, this place on my list. Because the Jadoon, Androvax, the body jumping, nanotechnology in it. Just the concept I thought was a great idea. So yeah, this place on my list, Prisoner of the Jadoon. So next on my list, at number 7, is The Man Who Never Was. Now, I think this is most likely just here on the list, just out of sheer respect that it is the final episode that was ever made of the Saved Jane Adventures. It was the final one planned of Saved Jane's untimely passing, but it was the final one made, so just out of respect I feel like it needs to be on most people's lists, if not everyone's. Okay, just I have to see respect, and I think it did conclude in a nice way because you got Luke back. I thought that was he was in the final episode, which I thought was perfect. The only thing missing was maybe just a brief cameo from Maria, like a Skype call or something like that. Which correct me if it was in there because I haven't seen it for a while, but because I'm doing my marathon soon. But just something like that from Maria would have made this perfect. But just have to see respect. We got Luke back, and it's the final episode. So I can't see why this isn't on anyone's list. So yeah, next place on number 7 is The Man Who Never Was. So yeah, next on my list, number 6 is Sky. this introduced a character I thought had amazing potential. And yep, Sky obviously. But I thought if she had more episodes, she could have transitioned into a really strong female character. She'd been amazing. I ranked her so low in my character ranking, just for the sheer fact that she only had 3 episodes. As you can see, 2 of her episodes from the 3 were on this list. If she had more episodes, or series had more episodes, and they ranked higher, I would like her a lot more. But just because of the lack of episodes, she did so down. So yeah. At number 6, we have Sky. Next is Lost in Time. Now, the only thing I really say is I can't pinpoint why I have put it 5th on my list. Just for the fact that they've gone back in time, which links it sort of to the time travel of the main show, where they go back in time quite a lot. But other than really saying that, I can't pinpoint anything that is just overly perfect. I think it's a really good episode. Nothing about it's bad though. It just, everything culminates and makes it a really good, enjoyable episode. They all split up, so you can see that they all can do their job on their own with this. Not like they just follow Sarah Jane, do whatever she says, and can't handle themselves on their own. This proves that Clyde and Barney can handle themselves on their own. So yep, at number 5, Lost in Time. So yes, at number 4 on my list, it's Warriors of Kulak. Probably unexpected for this high up. But yeah, I just like the little scenes with Luke where he's trying to learn more about like how humans act and all that sort of stuff, or how we act. Just seems like that. It's amazing. Clyde and Luke's chemistry are just amazing. Just the comment at the end, like when Luke asked Clyde to teach about girls because he had got one kiss, just the laugh. Everything about it. Sarah Jane and Maria, I thought were a nice pairing in this episode. Just great together. So then they went off and did their own thing, while Luke and Clyde went into the game and then got on the spaceship. You got to see Luke's intelligence because he could wire a phone into a spaceship. Just that is part of the reason why I like Luke so much. So yeah, at number 4, Warriors of Kulak. At number 3 is The Last Sontaran. I might think it's like an odd choice like the last one, but just Sontarans are some of my favourite villains in all of Doctor Who. I don't think yet they have had a single terrible episode. There's some like average episodes I wouldn't say are amazing. Mainly the only modern one, and Strax might ruin them slightly. But Karg was a good Sontaran, because this is, I think, is what the Sontaran should be, like, ruthless. He obviously would have to get stopped in the end, but just he was ruthless. It's not like he said, because they're kids, he wouldn't do anything to them. He was going to actually try and kill the kids. So it's not like some other people. It's not like he's been the butler type. Just Karg was a great Sontaran. Sontaran is probably my top 5 enemies in all of Doctor Who. That is how much I like him. So yes, number 3, The Last Sontaran. So yes, the final 2, pretty predictable, the top 2, the 2 Doctor stories. What else could be in your top 2? Anyway, let's go to this specific one of the 2, The Wedding of Sarah Jane. This one I thought was brilliant. David Tennant's back. I thought this one is near perfection for the Sarah Jane Adventures. I think there's just one thing that slightly put the first one ahead of this one, which I'll get onto in that part. David Tennant, I'm going to say I do prefer David Tennant's Doctor to Matt Smith's Doctor, just because he's the reason I got into the show. He has this sentimental feeling, along with this entire show, Sarah Jane Adventures. Anyway, it was amazing. Seeing Sarah Jane thinking she got love, and then the trickster just takes it away. So that is just an amazing sort of plot about the trickster storyline. I think this is the conclusion, isn't it, to this trickster storyline. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I can always check after this video. But yeah, it just was amazing. I liked all the characters in it. Just Luke not knowing what to call his soon-to-be stepfather. And just Sarah Jane genuinely thought she got love, and then the Doctor appearing. Just his chemistry with Luke, Clyde and Varney was just amazing. So yeah, number 2, The Wedding of Sarah Jane. So before we get to number 1, I would say a few honourable mentions, but I want to just briefly say now that any episode from the entire series could be on my top 10. There's just too many good episodes to choose from. So yeah, every episode that has not been mentioned is an honourable mention. So yeah, let's get into number 1. So, number 1 is the death of the Doctor. Very predictable after I said number 2. Anyway, I'm still love Matt Smith's portrayal as the Doctor. He was still amazing in this episode. Well, obviously he went above it, but the thing that put this episode just above the last one wasn't Sarah Jane, wasn't the Doctor, wasn't the cast, because the last one even had Luke in. This one didn't have Luke. But yeah, which is probably a surprise, which I wish it did. That would have made this probably a 10 out of 10 perfection story. Anyway, the thing that put this above the last one, Jo Grant, Katie Manning, it's probably predictable as well, but she is so amazing. How could this not be? And she is probably in my top 10 companions of all time, with Sarah Jane, with characters like Ace. That's how high I rank it, rated. So putting her with Sarah Jane in a Sarah Jane Adventures episode and the Doctor. What more could you want? That is why this is my favourite Sarah Jane Adventures episode that will ever be made, has been made. So yeah, this is my top 10. What do you think? Leave yours in the comments down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. So yeah, bye guys.